Kids and cadets, welcome back to Tommy Time. How you doing today? Hope you're having a great day today. This is a Bolens with a Briggs & Stratton 5 horsepower, old Pulsajet style. This has a production date October of 2007. It was the first thing I put my hands on today, so I went ahead and started to do a resurrection of this thing. Let me show you the gas and the diaphragm that I replaced on this thing. Hold on. There was a little bit of gas in it, not too much. So this is the standard MO. You got a little water, grass, yard waste. Nothing that'll burn, nothing flammable in here. Stale gas, water, and debris. In a crusty diaphragm, but not rusty. So I gave it a diaphragm sandwich, paper gasket down the rubber diaphragm in the middle, and then the used paper gasket on top of that. Seems to work. These old Pulsajets with the plastic carburetors become warped over time, all that engine heat. Plastic doesn't hold up to heat for that long. So I had snatched the two rear wheels off of this thing. This thing's a kind of a rough condition. So I've got a nicer mower. I wanted to have 4 nice wheels. So I had another Bolens that I snatched some wheels off of. So I'm going to have some better looking wheels. I put the 2 worst wheels here on the back of this Bolens. So there's some surface rust on this one, some paint bubbling. You can see the paint faded here. So I engine spray can black paint the case. This thing needs an oil change, and I got to change the blade. The blade on this is destroyed. So I don't remember what I paid for this or where I got it from, but it was probably a $10 unit in a package deal, most likely. So let's try priming this, start it, and if it starts, we'll continue on with the blade and oil change. So hang tight. I bench tested the carburetor. When it's all off the engine, I put a little gas in it and hit the primer bulb, make sure it's squirting fuel through the carburetor before I put it all back together again. If there's any deficiencies at that point, it's easy to take care of. Maybe you didn't tighten down the Phillips screws tight enough, or there could be some other issue. So bench test these, save yourself a little bit of time. So that cleaned up. This October of 2007, Bolens, the unit was smoking there. Who knows how I got this or what scrapper had it upside down, so you always got to take into consideration this cylinder might have some engine oil in it. Anywho, now that I know it's a runner, I was worried there at the beginning. It started kind of rough, but ended up smoothing itself out. So I think this will be a good seller. On the rough side, but like I've said before, it'll be a runner and a mover. Probably second tier on my mower scale as far as sales. For the fun of it, let's try this one more time, see how it starts. I just wanted to increase the RPMs a little bit. On maxing it out, I didn't think it was turning fast enough, so I just adjusted it a little higher RPMs. I think that'll help it out. Anyway, appreciate you coming out, checking this out. The other thing I did is when I did the wheels, moved them in the bottom position to give the highest deck height, and I also lubed up the safety brake cable. That was a little stiff, so I put some oil on that. Just some basic maintenance things on this '07 Bolens. Appreciate you kids coming out, checking out this piece of junk on 4 wheels.